Hello, folks, and welcome back to Airport CEO. In our last episode, we got the international stuff more or less kind of figured out. I'm pretty happy with it. I've done a couple things in the meantime, nothing crazy or wild. Basically, I put some stores down here. So we have this guy, which is doing just fine. This guy, which is also doing just fine. We changed some floor colors there just because I wanted to differentiate. And then heading upstairs, we're working on building this out. I changed the floor color. I didn't do anything else there. We have a new fuel depot here because I wanted to make sure. We got Concords, 2 Zoom Concords. This is what happens when they stack. So in the future, I'd like to build out a way to make these runways more efficient because like we're clogging up runways waiting for little planes, and that's not what we should be doing. We should just have big planes. But we got Concords, baby. Heck yeah, look at that. Oh my goodness gracious. I've never had a Concorde before. I don't think I've ever gotten to... Oh, look at the synchronicity of those. Oh, they're beautiful. Look at them. They're gorgeous. I don't even know how many people they carry. Not that many. I know that part, but like 43, 44. Okay, that's not that great when we take a look at like something like this, which is bringing in 110. So this plane by itself is bringing more people to the party. And it's coming all the way from China. That's wild. I also dislike, like, they're not flying that way. They're flying right to get over there. But whatever. We have that. And the idea with this that I'm building up here is I basically want to add some more medium aircraft stalls down here. And then we're going to put in some remote stands down here that will service this area up here, I think. That's my grand plan. We'll see how it comes to fruition. But I need to get all of that built first before we do anything else. The last thing I did was I added some extra taxiways over here. We're in fall, and I'm concerned with the planes have to come up here, go out this way, back down, over, back up, then they come back down, over here, up and out. It was just a lot. I think this is going to simplify things a little bit. If they want to go with the icing, they have to come up. Oh, hold on. I screwed that part up. That's going to be a problem for us. Okay. This is where I get into problems. All right, so that one's going to be one way. This one is going to be 2-way. Okay. So the idea here is they're going to come out, go here, come over and back down, go over here, and then they can go get their stuff, and then they can loop around. It's not a big change, but especially as we have these planes leaving, they keep getting jammed up right here waiting for small planes to leave. Now they can at least go up here and wait for those small planes to leave, and they're out of the way, clearing out those gates. Oh, we're going to have our first area where we have all of those gates filled up, I think. And we're going to turn this one on because everything seems to be working, I think. If we take a look at our flight schedule here, we have 116 out of 175 flights. We still need to build a large tower. We still have work to do, but we're just going to have to wait and see. And also take a look at our flight planner here. Zoom Airlines apparently loves us. Let's take a look and see what Friday looks like here. We got our Atom Air. Beautiful. More Zoom stuff. We got 787, A330, 787, Concorde, 787. What's Saturday looking like? Oh, hold on. There's more. Scroll down. I'm sorry. Let me go back to today and see what we have going down here. All right, so we have 787. We have another 787 for Friday. Taking a look here. Most of this looks the same. 87, 330. All that's the same. That one's the same. That's a newer 330. That's a 300, not a 200. Ooh, we got an A380 coming our way on Friday night at roughly, what, 5 o'clock? 5:30? I don't know. 6 o'clock, somewhere in that range. We got that coming. And then we have D1, which is opened up here. Friday may yield some results. Oh, look. Oh, nope. Sorry. I thought we already had one. But take a look at our ratings here. Airlines like us. They might even love us. We have those guys going, which I'm pretty excited about. I'm also excited about this potential. I still don't know what exactly I'm going to do with it. But I think we're going to put in a medium runway and then make a terminal. And if we determine that the remote aircraft stalls or stands are working well over here, we may do that on this side. I don't know yet. I also need to figure out how to do this terminal area thing because we do have separate terminals. I want to see what this, I see, like, it would make more sense to go straight up to me and then curve over, but what do I know? But we got a Concorde. We got 2 Concords that land at the same time. They're going to head out, and hopefully they'll be, oh, they might actually go the exact same time. Let's see what happens. Is it going to stop? Nope. Okay, we're going to get Concorde. I do love the details of, like, they get to the runway, switch on the landing lights, boom, and then take off. Landing lights, so you know landing lights, and then landing lights, boom, goes and does its thing. Oh my, I'm very happy right now. It's just nice to watch an airport run and do its thing and work, and I don't know why this isn't getting built. So still have a staffing problem here. I'm going to go through and demolish some of these walls because we don't need them anymore. I just need my workers to, like, you know, do their job and get rid of stuff. Oh, I also put some of these info screens all over the place, so they're there as well. That's a newer thing to the airport. But I don't know where my construction staff is actually located at right now. Oh boy, game is a chugging, baby. All right, so these guys are going, doing their thing. You can see there's boxes, like they're waiting to do their work. They're just not going. All right, taking a look below, that all looks good. I can actually probably put in another set of stairwells and elevators over here to service even more guests, but we're not there quite yet. This area is doing its thing. These guys are doing their thing. I'm happy with how it's all functioning. And I guess I'm going to have to figure out, we're going to have to get another baggage area somewhere down here to service these guys, and probably another one to service up here. I don't want to do remote stands or anything like that where we put one on a building out here and then hope and figure out how to, I don't know how to do that. I'm not going to worry about that because they have to be walkable. Oh, look at this selection of planes. This is a nice selection of planes. What do we got here? We got a 787. We got another 787. We got a Concorde, obviously. I don't need to click on that. And then what is that? Another 787, just an older version. You can see the difference in this 787 800 versus 787 1000 series. Super cool. And look, our original stands here are still servicing us, doing all the things that we wanted to have. Like this, our original runway location was somewhere along where this terminal's at now. And these 4 stands were originally 8 of our small aircraft stands that went all the way down to the end. We've done quite a lot to get these functioning and working in a different way. I think, I need to make sure they finish their construction up here first. But what I think I want to do also is, once we build this out and hopefully build in a bunch of remote stands, I don't know if they're going to be large or small. I'm hoping they're going to be on the medium size. I don't think we need to have large aircraft stands. But if we do all of that up here as the remote stands, I do want to get a hangar, a large hangar. We have 1 medium hangar. We have 1 small hangar, or 2 small hangars, excuse me. But we have no large hangar right now. So I'd like to get that done as well and hope and pray that we can get that going. And my main reason for building the fuel truck up here is we only have 3 of them. We have 5 stands that are now open. So those trucks are going to be in demand. They need to get refueled quickly and efficiently in order to function the way that we want them to do. Which one is that? Who's that owned by? We got lots of Concords. That's Crown Airways with their... it's just so... It's magical to watch it come all to completion here. All right, so is this color? Yeah, it's the color. All right, so I'm just going to dump this all the way into there. The game may or may not agree with me, but that's okay. We'll get all of that put in. And I really like this livery as well. The Air Strada livery always has looked nice to me. This one also. I like the Crown Airways livery that's not on the Concorde, wherever that... Yeah, see, like that doesn't do the job. That one looks nice as well. Allure. All right. But whoa, oh boy, what are all you guys? Oh, the cleaning trucks. So, that's cleaning, catering. How are we doing back here? I need to see if this depot is... All right, we have 5 of these available. Okay, so we're doing fine on that. And then our trucks here. Oh, we're going to need some more trash trucks here. So let's go in, buy some trucks, clear that off. I think it is with aircraft. Yeah, there we go. We're going to order 5 of those bad boys. And hopefully, the whole name of the game is to make sure we don't have delays. That's what we're really trying to make sure that we don't have. So when these pop up here, we're going to direct them to this spot right there. Just got to wait for all the notifications to pop up here, which should, there they go, one. All right, so you're going to go right there, one. Oh, I'm on the wrong level. See, this is the thing that drives me crazy. Like, you have to be on the correct level or it just doesn't work. All right, so I'm on level 0 now for us Americans. That's on the first floor. I actually think I like the use of 0 as the ground floor, but at the same time, the second floor being 1 doesn't make sense. So we need to come to an agreement that there's just no first floor. There's a 0 floor and then a second floor. I think that would all work out very nicely. Vehicle depot number 11. You are going to vehicle depot number 11. I'm just going to call this, if it wants to let me, large depot. And that's just going to help us out with what we're doing here. And you go in there as well. All right. So you're at large. Oh my God. The game glitching just, oh wow. We got lots of people walking over there. Where are they all coming from? Because we could easily build a little extension over here and do that. We also still have the possibility of just extending this down and making this a giant remote area that we could service through something over here, or build out a little stairwell that comes down and a small additional terminal there. There's lots of stuff we could do, but I'm not super worried about it right now. We just need all these planes to sort themselves out. What do we need as far as people go? We're short on janitors and ramp agents. My goodness, we need lots of ramp agents. All right, let's go in and grab 1 and 2, and everybody else is not good enough. Ramp agents. We have 8 pages of ramp agents. There we go. Bam, 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 and bam. Okay. But we are quickly coming upon winter, and I'm interested to see how our de-icing. We have 5 here, 5 here, and only 2 of the large ones. I think the large ones are going to be okay on, just because I don't foresee a need to have 5 stands that are active now, and 2 of those. That seems reasonable to me, but the rest of it is quite questionable. All right, I'm still awaiting the arrival of our first A380, which is going to be for 5 days, and that's coming again at roughly 6 o'clock, 5:30, 6 o'clock, somewhere in that range. And this is my tie-up right now. I need to make sure that all of these taxiways for runways are totally clear and just available for the planes that are landing, and then a secondary taxiway is going to be where the planes that have arrived come in. So basically, this plane is going to come down here. We'd have a taxiway coming back here, drop down, and then a parallel taxiway would take us the rest of the way, whichever way that needed to be. I think that's the better way to do this. But what do I know? This is the part of the game where I don't have a whole lot of experience. I do really like watching all the vehicles move around and all the things happening. I think it's fun, and this stuff is killer. Like, it's so expensive. So expensive. Like, look at our money per hour. Even though we're making stuff, it's not going up quickly. And we're just, you can see the dollar signs, -330, -330, or 333, excuse me, for basically forever as we fill the other tanks. But we have big airplanes on the ground, and I'm very excited about it. All right, so we're up at the mark where we need to be for, I think, being able to build out a little bit more. So we're gonna go medium parking, and I can stretch this up quite a ways if I wanted to. Like, I think we can actually get that right there, and it would still work. I'm gonna drop it down 2 just in case. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I want to leave this whole area here. I in theory could get, oh, yeah, I can get a 5th one in here. That's not going to be a problem. I don't think it's going to matter if we have an international gate. Oops, rotate it. I don't know if it matters if we have medium planes going to an international gate or if it's only for large. Because like, while these smaller planes are not really capable of international flights from, we're in the Washington DC metro. So like this is not making it anywhere international, like just not happening. But something like this, 737-600 could make an international flight from New York. This guy, 757-200, absolutely. Like I've flown on one of these to Iceland from there. So like we can do that. This, we don't really have any MD-80s around too much anymore, but a 737-800, 900, 1000. I was in Hawaii not that long ago, and yeah, 737, I flew from LAX all the way to Honolulu. It can happen. So yeah, there are those. I'm going to leave it as 4 right now. We'll build on our stuff there. I guess we'll make an alternative taxiway up. So this is going to be, nope, we're not delaying anything, people. And this is where the problem comes in. We just have to provide all the infrastructure and all the things, and it gets expensive and not quite as much fun to do, especially as we have what looks to be a fully functioning airport at this point. It's a fully functioning international airport that still also supports this foolishness. In theory, what I could do is shut down all of this. Ooh, where's my A380? Oh, look at it, it's here. We got an A380. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, we got an A380. Look at the. Sorry, the noise popped up there. But look at this. We have all the exit things. The windows are detailed. I love it so much. I want to go up a level and see where they're all letting out at. You're going there. Okay. So when we click on this thing, it's 265 people are getting off. 181 people are getting on. Oh, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We maxed out our baggage stuff. Oh, it's so exciting to watch. Even though my computer is not thinking this is exciting because there's a lot going on here. But every one of these people that are getting off is $15. So 265 times 15 is cash money, baby. These guys are loading up, getting on there. I like, oh, why? There, okay. Just have to move up, so we got that. Sliding off. And then you're gonna go out to baggage. We got a Concorde next to an A380 backing out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is magic right now, folks. All right. So let's go in. We'll build on, not parking. We'll build on some tarmac. It only needs to be 5 wide. So build it down like so. And then over here, come out 5 wide. I'm going to just leave this separated. But the idea here is they're going to come in like this. So there'll be an entryway. We'll put that. Where do I want to put that? So you're going to come up there. All right, so we'll do that and that. I think it will look like that. I think that's going to be the setup. So planes will land wherever they land. They'll come over here. We have our one-ways. They can come up here. They can go over there. We can also, I suppose, build more taxiway if we wanted to. Right over here. They'll go over, come down, do their thing, come back up, and then jump right out. And that's the only option. They have to leave from that runway. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade these stands real fast. We spent far too much money on all this, but it's going to be a jetway. Upgrade you to a jetway. Upgrade you. You know what? You're going to be a jetway. And we're going to upgrade this one. Guess what it's going to be? It's going to be a jetway. So let me just drop down a level. I'm just making sure we didn't put holes in walls, but it doesn't look like we did. All right. So up here, we're going to put on some new gates. we'll get all of that stuff set up. So our desk area is going to be our medium check-in desk. Oh, that's right. We have to do all this dumb stuff. Like, I like Sim Airport because it does this automatically. When we add on these areas, it does all of the actual work for us, which I greatly appreciate. Oh, look at my computer chugging along as we go on this. All right, so no, it's still an international zone. It needs to be international. There we go. Okay. So it's secure and international. Fantastic. All right. We're going to build this down, I think, and eventually we may even put catering over here. I don't know. I really don't know. But we could also put on our not our warehouse, our hangar up there. And we could eventually put in some remote stands up here as well. This guy could eventually connect up there. It's not a big deal. I don't think it really matters what we do with that. But it's all, I'm so in love with how this is functioning. All right, so let's go in here and get this stuff set up here. Boop doop doo. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to do the remote stands. 1, 2, 3, 4. And those are all separated by what? 2? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Come on, game. 2, 3. That was not where I clicked. The game stuttered there. This game is, again, hasn't been updated in a long time. It's not super well optimized for all the things I'm asking it to do, but I don't care. I want to play the game and I want to just see what I can do. And this game was not designed for the hardware that I have, but I'm asking it to do the job of the hardware I have, and it's doing its thing. I think it's not too bad off. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and then we're gonna medium one. Will that fit there? Now we need to get a small one. Boo hiss. Bam. 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 And then I think we can actually get a medium up there. All right, that all looks good. Staffing wise, I know we need janitors. That's like a constant state for this game, so I'm just gonna leave it be. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, these are just medium stands, so it doesn't require all that much. I suppose I could put on significantly more. But I like having all this space because I can do more stuff with it. I can put in lounges and other things that we might need to have there. This has made 488 sales out of a required 35. This one has made 384 sales of a required 140. So they're doing their things. Looking down here, we got this guy is not going to meet it. This guy has met it. Nope, don't care about that. Uh-oh, that one's going to get canceled. But the airport's functioning. Like, it's doing the things I want it to do. And we had a freaking A330 come in. Like, that's freaking awesome. All right, so these remote stands are going to require some additional baggage handling capabilities, which we will obviously facilitate here. So let's go in. And I'm going to quickly pull up my copy paste tool. Copy those. Let's see. It's 4 space and 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh. This is the most frustrating thing when the game hiccups and I can't click. This is not my mouse being a pain in the butt because I still haven't got a new mouse. the game just hiccups sometimes. All right, the only thing I want to make sure I don't do is that, because that's not going to work. All right, so we need to have it come up from there. I want to have it come up from there. All right. And then those are going to have to wrap around this way. So that's going to be an absolute pain in the butt. But it's going to have to happen. All right. So we got that. Do the tilt tray bad boy. Yep. Come here, tilt tray. And our other problem is we're going to be running out of money here. The airport's still functioning, doing all of its stuff. It's just going to start running out of a little bit of cash, and that's okay. So got that. We need to build on a whole new baggage area, which I'm assuming I'm going to put somewhere towards the middle of this area. I don't really know. And then I'm a little concerned. We have the baggage, this area, but I don't know if I put on remote stands how international they're going to be here. Oh, and I also have to hook up a whole new area here for more flights coming in. And my goodness, look at this. There are people everywhere. And we have the staff to do all this stuff. It's just, they apparently don't want to be here. What are all these guys? Like, I don't know what all the... Like, when I click on this, there's no, like, thoughts like Roller Coaster Tycoon or anything like that where you can see what they're thinking. It just says Ziz. And you can see their overall fun. They want to shop when they become bored. Okay. Energy. Okay. They're hungry. And luckily upstairs, when I get off of that, there are... Oh, no, there's not a place open. All right, so let's see if we can just add... There we go. All right, and then we'll add... You know what we're going to do? It's going to be a nice little decoration there, large decoration. Boom. Smack that right in there. Problem solved. Oh, we got double stacking planes again. We're up to 116 flights, and let's take a look at Sunday's stuff. 115. Monday is 113, and obviously it's going to go. Oh, well, that went up on Tuesday. Okay. We want to try to service at least 200 flights. That gets us to the end goal of being able to get really where we want to be as Airport of the Year. We get a massive bonus from that, and we get all the things working. What are we short on staff here? Passenger service agents and janitors, of course. So I'm going to hire some ramp agents real fast because there's some good ones in there. All right, let me go train all of those people up. Bam, 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 bam. All right, and then we need passenger service agents. Only one? Are you kidding me? That's terrible. No, stop giving me orange people. I want green people. No. No, again, I don't want you. There we go. Nope, you suck. I want you. No. You are like the barest of bare minimums that I can take. I misspoke. You are the barest of bare minimums I can take. And you can see these guys, even at max training, are not the same level of other people. All right, and I'm getting weirded out that like our construction is taking. I guess we built a whole bunch of taxiways. Okay, never mind. I was wondering why all the construction was taking so unnecessarily long, but it's not unnecessarily long. I did a lot, and I most definitely made some mistakes here. But we'll figure all that out soon enough, I guess. Alright, I think I got all that set up. This terminal is going to be hopping. Like it's going to have the least number of gates out of all of our terminals, or eventually it'll have the most, I think. I know it sounds dumb saying that, but like there's 8 here. So we have 5 here, and then eventually we'll have 9. So that's going to make this one have the least number of gates. And eventually I'm hoping to add on our remote service here. And service a couple of gates up here is my hope. And if I can do that, it will up it, because I believe there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 13 gates here. I don't think we'll get to 13 on this one. We might. So there's 5 plus 4 to 9. Oh, we'll definitely get to 13 if we do just medium gates here. But my main concern right now is our security. We're getting absolutely devastated on this side. This guy still has some days to go with making all of its sales. We still have all of that we need to do. We still have some check-in desks that we need to take care of, which I suppose we'll do in this open space over here. Oh boy. We have so much to do. So much to do. All right, so let's see here. And I separated those by 2. Okay. So this one I'm going to keep in line. 1, 2. Nope. I already messed up. Sorry. I don't mean to mess up so much. I'm just not good at this. 3, 4. All right. So we have that. On the other side of that stuff, we're going to build some of the where am I got here? Desk. Not those. These guys, yeah. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So then that means I can get our down conveyors at least in place. I can figure out where exactly they're going to be going. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. No, I did not click that one. I know I have these backwards. I should have them flipped around the other way, but whatever. It's not a big deal. All of that is going to get added to whatever we're doing over here. And I need to know, let me go into planning mode here real fast. So we got planning mode. Can I build one of these in a spot it's not allowed to be? I can. Okay, that's exciting. So that gives me more hope. All right, so that means I can go in here and demolish that area out. And then I can start working towards building a functioning baggage system in that area. What that also means, though, is I can, well, not also, but once I get that one established, I can build another one over here, and then we can have our kind of other gate area for remote stands over there. And I guess I could put on large planes if I wanted to. I don't really want to do that, but I could very easily. We can make this whole area set up as like an international spot and send stuff out. Again, I don't want to do that. I could do that very easily. And what I like about the escalators here and the elevators is it doesn't seem like it, well, especially the elevators, nobody spends any time at them. They just go. All right, right, so let's see what we got. Or at least starting construction on the things that really matter here. Got those going. Once we get that stuff rolling here, we're going to be in really good shape, I think. Yep, and they're already pre-attaching to them, which is what I wanted. We're going to shut... Yes. There should be no scheduled flights of these. No, there can't be aircraft assigned to the gate. God help us. No. All right, so these are D. We're just going to call these E1, E2, E3, and E4. Crap. We should not have planes going to these at all right now. Like, it's not going to work. We don't have all the things we need to have these functional. It's not connected to the baggage area. It's not doing all the things we wanted to do. Ah, poopy pants. But we have lots of planes. Look at this. We're at up to 120 planes. And all I need to do is I dial this time frame back down. We're going to be rocking and rolling with more planes. We're up to 127 the next day. All right. So we need to, unfortunately, we don't have a ton of money, and all of that money is going to get spent on this stupid baggage area. But we need to have it. All right. So go into the building tool, build that planned area. Okay. And then I'm going to go over here. I suppose we'll build that up here so that... I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. All right. So real quick, what I'm trying to decide right now is this one's going to come down and go up and around. We're going to have another set of these over here for the remote stands. So that's going to come down and around. That's going to have the inside track. Or, okay. I bring that over here and then up? I think that's what I got to do, right? That's the obvious play. And then I'll figure out the next one after that. But if I do that, tilt tray, boom. All right, that's all well and good. Happy with that. Then that's going to come in. We'll have our down one. Escalator down, or whatever the heck these things are called. Go there. All right. All right, that's cool. In this area, we already know we have to have them come out straight. Otherwise, it freaks the heck out, and that's a problem. These guys are all going to come in here. All right. Nope. There it is. All right. That's going to come there. I don't know how that worked, but it did. Thank God. All right, and then we're going to come up somewhere over here. I don't know where it's going to be, and we're still going to have stuff for remotes, and I wanted to leave room up there for that. No, nobody gets delayed. No. Yeah, I'm sorry. You guys didn't get a chance to board any of your people, I don't think. All right, that one's closed. That one's closed. Oh, you need to get reconnected. Hold on, what's the deal there? Boarding desk in international zone cannot be connected to non-international stand. We're gonna run into that problem, aren't we? These are not international flights. So we're gonna have to have an entirely separate security area here to skirt up this, and then it's gonna suck, but I think we have to do it. I think I need to build out more of this to service the rest of these areas. Yeah, see, it still says domestic flights. Okay. Or, no, this one's closed. This sucks. All right. Do I go in and just build these as the large international stands? So if we go to parking, go to large. And really, what goals am I trying to achieve right now? Am I going through and just trying to build large aircraft stalls? 1. So that's going to be at the edge of the wingtips. 2. That's the edge of that one. 3. I could do that. I think that's the way to do this. All right. So, oh God, help us. All right. Our E stands have flights at them. I just need to cancel all these. Yes. Yes. I know I'm incurring penalties. I just can't. We can't do this right now. If we're going to do this, we need to do big planes. And they're going to come from the stands. And then that southern area is going to be where we do all the international things at. Monday. Yep, see, we still have more. All right, let's just... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Setting on this, no auto planning. This one, no auto planning. This one, no auto planning. All right. Cancel all of these. I know I'm going to hurt my relationship with some of these airlines, but whatever. Cancel flight. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. I don't want to do this. I have to do this. This is not an optional thing. I screwed the pooch. I set up flights that shouldn't exist on days that shouldn't happen. All right, so. You can see some holes are starting to pop up in the schedule, which means that we have flights that are going there, but like all the way out to Saturday, we still have flights there. Crap. That one's not even in the daytime. Come on, that's going through the next week. All right, so I screwed up majorly. I also don't like that the stands, in my opinion, should be off by default right away. And then we can figure out what's next, but that's not how this is set up. All right, so we haven't seen any real fallout of this yet, but we will in a second, I'm sure. We have $353,000. That is most likely a good chunk of that is going away. We're minus $46,000 per this hour. This hour is only 10 minutes old. So we'll see what happens here as we cancel lots of flights. And hopefully, by the grace of the game gods, we'll be able to survive this and weather it to get some large aircraft stands in and do all of the things that I want to do. But who the heck knows? All right, we're just gonna... Sorry, Penguin Air. I love you guys. You have a cool name. Penguin Air is ironic and fun. I'd fly on Penguin Air. Reminds me of Puffin Planes, which is another game I really love. I love airplane games. Like building airlines, doing all that stuff. It's super fun. I want there to be a airplane game that is more detailed than what any of the ones that exist currently are. Like ground crews, you can have ones that are provided by the airport or ones that are provided by you. There's no game that really talks about that. Like Puffin Plains has runways, or not runways, has kind of what your services are. Do you have a hotel? Do you have not have a hotel? All that stuff. I dig that idea. I just want to see what else we have. So get out, get out, get out. You are shutting down. You are shutting down. And then you are shutting down once that plane pushes back. All right, so we're gonna, I guess we have to demolish them this way because this game's weird with that stuff. And then we'll go through and demolish the taxiways there because we have to. And we'll figure out the next steps here in a little bit. Somehow we're still making money. We're at 353. Now we're at 428. And we have a whole bunch of planes that just arrived at the same time. Look at that bad boy. Look at him. He's beautiful. And look at these gorgeous. I still love this livery. The orange engines, the dark blue tail with the orange. Oh, it's gorgeous. I love it. All right, but that's all doing what I wanted to do and slowly disappearing from existence. These guys are slowly getting built into place, and then we have our area there. These bad boys are killing it as usual. What's going on here? What staff are we missing? Ramp agents and passenger service agents. All right, so passenger service, boom, boom, boom. Reject it, reject it, reject it. All right, and let's go hire some ramp agents. Please be good selection. Yeah. Yeah. No, 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 no. Ramp agents. Train, 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 train. All right. Let's begin again. Let's go upstairs and delete all of this foolishness as well. Delete just these because we don't know what we need for the rest of this yet. I should just move all that stuff, but me and deleting just seems more reasonable. All right, let's go in, add some more large stands here. So that could fit in right there. Okay, okay, okay. Demolish that one. Get all of that in place here real soon. I love watching the airport function and do all of its things. I am not good at getting it to function the way that I want it to, but that's a different story. I guess I'll have to blow up these taxiways as well, although they should be able to taxi on the narrow ones and still be okay. So we're just going to leave them and hope that it doesn't matter. And then we're going to go in here, get our large boys out. 1, 2, and we'll get a third one there once I delete another rung of that ladder. And we already have this bad boy set up and ready to roll with that. Okay, this whole area is set up as a staff zone, which is fantastic. And these aircraft stands cost like crazy money, $300,000 for each one of these. So we couldn't build this if we wanted to because we don't have the cash to do so. So we're gonna go down and we're gonna just build on the rest of this. So that's gonna go there. We'll build out this one. Then, oh no. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. All right, we'll do that. We'll go over here. And now I can build on the rest of this. That can go up there. We're gonna have that go all the way up there. And this bad boy is going to get removed. And our taxiways will not exist in those spots. All right. But it will exist right there, and eventually wherever this is. Which that also means that this bad boy needs to move down to like right there so that this is, or a little farther down so that this area we can loop in a remote stand truck, or we have to go up through here and then out. I don't know how to do it, but we'll figure it out. But we had Concords, we had A380's, like we're rocking and rolling, man. Like we got a fancy airport here and I'm really excited about it. All right, the only thing that we really need to get more fancy here is our security measures because they're not good enough. And we'll figure all of that out here in a moment. All right, so I'm gonna bring it down. Oh God. All right, so we got to accept that. Gotta find our emergency plane. Bring it down. Nope. Bring it down there. It's gonna go to C12, which is one of those two. This is C13 right there. C12 is that guy. Okay. So we got this bad boy. Problem. Fires out. Plane's moving around. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Let's go look at it. Oh, where's our firefighters at? We'll unload it like normal. Where's your fire truck? Oh, it's ready to roll. Oh, there's the fire truck. Okay. Nope, it's not ready to roll. Look, it's still smoking. It's going to go in there. There we go. All right, we handled that incident without problem. All right, I'm going to slow the game down here. We're going to build this out, and then we're going to call it a day because I'm tired. It's bedtime for me, and I think we've done a fair job of getting this airport ready to roll. All right, so coming up here, they're coming up this line. So I'm going to put it right there. If it passes that, I just want to continue and go straight into there. All right, fantastic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, all of that looks beautiful. So that's gonna, oh God. 2, 3. Boom, 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 boom. Fantastic. All right, that's gonna spit all of that out. And come up there. And then we just need this bad boy. 1 and 2. All right. Again, we'll build out this area here. Got that, and then the Bago Destroyer. Bam. All right, I'm shutting those down because, my God. Build a jetway. Upgrade that one. Build a jetway. Those two are going to get connected over to there. Okay. Happy with that. Let's go in and get our desk built out. Yeah, see, all of that needs to get moved. Can I select all of that and move it? Or is it like not a thing I can do? All right, let's get this area built out and then we'll figure out what the heck we're doing. And all of that needs to be shifted. My God. All right, so that's going to get shifted. B2 removed. This part sucks. There needs to be a mass move tool. And they're very real, maybe. I don't know how to use all the building tool areas properly. So I'm speaking with a grain of salt because I don't know all of the things this game has so many layers to it that I'm probably not the best person to speak on what is what for this game, but let's go in and get all of this stuff rebuilt and redesigned. Let me see where walls can go in. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Oh, there's even more. Bam and bam. Okay. All right, so we got all of that going. That's going to have baggage coming up. And we already have our baggage down. Terminal built. Do I have that going the right way? Yeah, okay. Going down there to that. Tilts out. Okay, cool. This area, we need to connect it to that one. Okay. We'll turn it on because why not? These bad boys. 1, 2, 3 are all going to get connected to that one. These guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, are also going to get connected to that. We're just going to copy and paste this because why not? No, I don't want to save a template. I just want to copy and paste. Not do anything more complicated than that. Okay. And what's your problem? Yeah, I know you can't find a path to your baggage claim area because I didn't design one for it yet. All right, our problem right now is that we're going to severely overwhelm our security areas. That's one of the problems. We have many problems that we need to deal with right now, but I guess we have some time to kill. All right, that one, we just need to go one more. There we go. All right. Oh boy. Oh boy. Look at that. That's a problem. Well, I guess we'll figure that out down the road. But we also have... Oh, we only have 2 planes in the ground. That's not good. All right, do we have any... We need to get some more baggage trucks. I just want to see if there's anything dedicated there right now. You are. You're going to get repositioned up here. And we need to buy some more vehicles. All right, so we're gonna buy some vehicles. We don't need emergency transit. No, we don't need those. We need 3 large of those. Okay. We need 3 of the large bad boys here. And we need, I'm gonna order 6 of those. And we're gonna add on 2 more of the jet fuel trucks. Then I need to go underground and connect this to that. All right, so oh man, I love when I have a plan that comes together. So that area with that goes all straight up into there. When it comes up, it goes and gets checked out with all of this stuff. What are we missing staff-wise? Janitors don't care. We already have our security staff in there. We already have our ramp agents there. Fantastic. Oh God. All right. Let's reposition our stuff that we have here up to this upper place. One. Two. 3. 4. 2. Got another A380, which I love. All right, I need to see what's parked there. We got the pushback trucks, baggage. We don't have any large belt loaders yet, so we'll get those moved over. I don't like that it counts. I don't like that, like, if I were to do this, it would count the pushback truck as not being there because it's already hooked up to the plane. I think that's dumb. But what do I know? But look at our A380. Oh, look, we got there's 4 of them going. Oh man. What are you waiting on? I just wish we had more space in this game to do more things. Like if I could double the size of the airport or quadruple it, we could really spread things out and make sure that, like, hey, our large aircraft gates are getting all the things are doing. Oh, look at it. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. We got this big old plane here. I love it so much. Oh, and we're waiting for, we got double stacked planes. Heck yeah. Double stacked A380's. We got double stacked Concord and what is this? Is that a 777? 787. Okay. We got more double stacked planes. I love it. It's dumb, but I love it. All right. So we're at $400,000. This bad boy has all the things it needs. This bad boy has all the things it needs. So we're going to open this up. So D5. So this is going to be D6. This This one will be D7. And then we'll have D8 put in there in a moment. All right, I should be able to copy and paste this part. They're only one remove from there. All right. And lined up roughly with that. Okay. And depending on what I decide to do, because we have the ability to add on some of these shuttle spots. So I think we can get like 5 of those set up there. And that's probably going to be more than enough to saturate that spot. Do I build out more tarmac just to make it look nicer? I think I do, because I might be a little callous in this, but I want it to look nice. All right, and we need to fix that particular spot because that's awful. Oh God, oh God. Okay. Look at it, it's gorgeous. Got the big planes doing their thing, the small planes. This problem here is going to be a continual problem. We need to make sure this is always going down. So let me see if I can do something along those lines. So that's gonna be always set to be a one-way. I think that'll solve a lot of our problems. But look at all the stuff we have going on. It's wonderful. One. What are you waiting on? Okay. That's because we didn't have that solved yet. I guess this guy hasn't tried to move yet. So you're going to go up there. You're going to go around. There we go. That's working. Okay. We're stacked up there, but I'm okay with that right now because I don't know any better. Got another A380. Where are you going, my friend? You're going down here, aren't you? All right. I think we've done the job. We're going to open these up here. And they're all connected. They've done their thing. So we can open this one, and this one. Oh, we have to wait for the boarding desk and all that stuff to be built. Or connected at a minimum. So I'm gonna hold shift 2, 3, 4. And I need to connect my baggage area to that. So this is going to get connected to that. And then we can open that one up. And our international terminal is rocking out, baby. Oh, yeah. So over here, I don't know what I'm going to do. I probably am just going to build another large aircraft gate and just call it a day there. So we'll have 9 of those. And then we'll build out our other area here, I think. I don't really know. But look at this gorgeous, beautiful plane that is just making us money hand over fist. We're up to 3,200 and change of our guests right now. I have to figure all this out and a lot more. But I'm so happy with what we have going on. I love that we have the frost or the de-icing area, not the frosting, my God. We have all of this going on. This guy can do its thing. Doesn't have to get held up by anything else. We have trucks galore ready to roll to support all of this. And it's just lovely. The only thing I really want to do is we need to readjust how some of this stuff is done down the road. Namely, I need dual taxiways, which we've already talked about, but I need to do it at some point in the near future, and then we can figure out more. But what are we waiting on right now? Oh, we're waiting on all of that was for that one plane. Okay. So that's going to go there. That's going to go there. Once the little guys pass. Oh, we got this bad boy rolling. And we have that. Look at this gorgeous spot of a plane. It's beautiful. And folks, it's going to wrap us up for today. Next time we're going to go through and we're going to figure out the last area that we have right down here. But look, we got an A380 there, boys. And I'm really excited about it. All right, folks, thank you so much for joining me, as always. I really appreciate your time, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.